this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up or press 1. To prevent calls from this facility, this call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring, recording, and the location of your phone will be obtained. For more information about our privacy policy, please visit www.connectnetwork.com. After the beep, press 5 to accept this call. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring, recording, and the location of your phone will be obtained. Stay on the line to accept this call. Thank you for using GTL.
I don't consent to recording of my call. Hello?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, I was going to ask you if you have an opportunity to email Pat, or if you think it's not wise to email if she calls, ask her directly if she is being extorted for money in that area.
Extorted for money? For any reason, or from somebody in particular? Or?
Well, that sometimes happens in jails and prisons, is that these other inmates that will say, you need to pay us rent, and if you're not paying us, then we beat you up or we steal your stuff.
I see. I think anything is possible, and I don't want to like dismiss it out of hand. But when she talked to me last, I did not get the impression she sounded fearful or was trying to hide anything.
I may be off base here. I do remember that when I was sent to prison, that I spent probably a couple $100 within the first month ordering a pair of tennis shoes and a sweatshirt and sweatpants, and they had a TV because otherwise you don't have access to any news or at all. Everybody has to buy their own individual TV. I don't know if she's had to do that or what, but my mother said that she sent her $100, and if she had $200 walking in there, and she's gotten people from her work to send her money, that's at least $300. I'm thinking that's an excessive amount for 1 month. Now, I don't know if she's had to buy stuff that you know, most people think that they probably provide this stuff, but if you've got any money at all, like if you got $1, you have to buy your own toothbrush, toothpaste, anything that you would think that, like soap, shampoo, brush, toilet paper. Sometimes they make you buy everything, and only if you don't have it do your indigent status kick in, and then they give it to you after so many days.
Right. I think I got the impression she needed a few things from the commissary to adjust, you know, to all the food, because she didn't, you know, she mentioned specifically about lemon juice or something. I have to go back. It says toothpaste, shampoo, soap. She wanted some honey and lemon juice, some medicinal things off of the commissary, like you said, a sweatshirt and sweatpants. By the way, Sue called a couple times earlier today, and I missed both calls, but she called with some really good news. I gather they're not going to send her to Williams Lake, or at least that's what they're telling her now, and that a lot of her breaches have been dropped. I don't know if the main breaches, I don't think the main breaches, but anyway, it was a very short call, and I didn't quite fully understand it, but she did call and say thank everybody for her prayers, and she acted in a very good mood.
That's a positive thing. That's very good, because she was going down quickly when she was at Williams Lake because of the bad food and or water. She had I think a bladder or kidney infection, and she was in very bad. She was becoming septic, so yeah. She could have died. And when they got her to Vancouver, she finally got the antibiotics that she needed.
Well, another development, too, just to share with you, is she has a son, and normally I don't get the family members involved at all because I like to respect, you know, their decision for privacy, but her son has come out publicly in a very strong way. His name is Jonathan, and he is supporting his mother, and it's really encouraging. I don't want to see him get in any sort of trouble or in any sort of danger, but he did make some public videos in support of his mother, and God bless him for that.
Yeah, that's what I would expect from him. I don't want to minimize anything that he does, but I know that Jonathan has been fighting his whole life, and you get tired because he had to fight.
Hey, Pat, Mike, Sue's calling me now. Should I answer or no? I got 1 second to decide.
Answer it.
Okay.
prepaid call from
Sue Holland.
an inmate at a BC Correctional Center. For safety and security purposes, this call will be recorded and may be monitored as authorized by the Correction Act and the Correction Act regulation. If you are legal counsel, please do not discuss privileged information. If you have questions about this or to register a legal counsel phone number as privileged, please call 1-888-952-7968. You can leave a message for this inmate by calling 1-855-200-1250 and entering mailbox ID 483044. Please select from the following options. If you consent to this call being recorded and to accept this call, dial 1 now. To reject this call, dial 2 now. To block your number from further calls from this facility, dial 7 now. Please go ahead with your call.
Hello?
Hey, Sister Sue, I was just on the phone with Mike, and we were talking about you, and I was trying to relay the news regarding, I guess, some of your, I guess the Canadian word for charges is breaches. Some of your breaches had been dropped, and you're not going to be going to Williams Lake, or at least that's what you were told, and you were very happy about that. And I didn't know how to, I did not know how to elaborate that on any more detail, but Mike sounded very happy to get that good news.
Yes, yes, praise the Lord for that. Basically, 3 out of 3 breaches were dropped. I just have the main charges still set for April 23rd. And also there's a pretrial that I'm asking people to pray for first thing Friday morning at 9 o'clock. So that's my situation. Also, were you able to receive the fax?
Oh, let me, you know, I've been meaning to check all day. It's been very, very busy, but I can log in and check in 2 seconds. I was just on the phone with Mike when you called, but let's see. My login to the fax, let's see what we got. Okay, I'm looking on my inbox for that fax, and I simply do not see anything. It's not there.
Wow, because I had basically gotten notice back that it was sent and was received, and
Really?
I basically paid for it. And so the number again, the fax number is 855-425-7985.
425-79, what was the last part?
85.
Let me just, let me just confirm real quick. Log in. Let's see. All faxes. Inbox. Settings. Hey, I'm sorry, Sue. It's taking me a little bit of time. It's just I'm not familiar with, but it does show the inbox, and it did assign me a number that I gave you. But I'm just trying to find out how I confirm that's the number. I'm sure that's the number, but I'm still looking right now. For some reason it's not showing me the number when I log into the service, and I got to figure out how to have it show me the number. But I'm still looking. If you want to say anything else while I'm looking, or
Okay, so basically I'm just wondering if you did receive it, because it shows here that you did. Basically, I'm just wondering if that could be forwarded by fax to Mike especially, but also to Pat if that's feasible, and also to a number that's on the back of the application, which is the number to The Hague, and I can provide that number if you have something to write it down with.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
It's also on the document, but the number is 3170-364-9928. That number again is 3170-364-9928. And they basically charged me, even though it didn't go through to The Hague, and I don't have enough funds to keep trying. They basically, it came back busy, so it didn't get sent. But basically, we need to have someone fax it to The Hague and have a proof of service document, basically a confirmation number that it was sent. So
okay, and I did find the number. The fax number, and let me just read it back, is 855-425-7985.
That's correct. That's the number that I gave them. That's the number that it looks like it was sent to.
Okay, I'm going to call this company and say that, hey, somebody, and how many pages was it?
23.
Okay, this company tells me that I should have been able to receive 50 pages for free before I had to pay any money, so I'm going to call them as soon as I get off the phone with you. It's after business hours, so I may have to wait till tomorrow.
Right.
And I'll try to figure out what's going on. And you were saying something about The Hague, and you gave this number for the fax number for The Hague. I wanted not to miss what you were saying there. Did you want me to try to fax it to them as well if I get it?
Yes, please. So I'm asking, once you did receive the 23-page document, if you could just forward that immediately to Mike in his jail, to Pat in her jail, and also to The Hague, which is the number that I gave you. That's in the Netherlands.
Okay.
And then retain proof of service for each one of those faxes, so that we can prove that you did send it to them, and they then that's proof of service there. And also, because I'm still waiting for the affidavits to come back. They apparently were mailed back. I'm hoping that I will receive them either today or tomorrow, and then I'll be faxing those as well in 2 batches, meaning in 2 different days, so that it doesn't exceed your 50-page limit.
Okay.
And with respect to my colleague's question about what's happening with the Prime Minister up here, basically on the 26th of March, the Prime Minister had a big celebration in Ottawa with TNG. He knows what TNG is. TNG chiefs met with the Prime Minister and had a big celebration. Basically, there was a officiating that went on where the Prime Minister apologized for hanging the hereditary chiefs, back in, I don't know, the 1800s or something. And those are the grandparents of the people that I work with. So he, through this big ceremony, acknowledged the sovereignty and sort of the independence of the Chilcotin. Mainly the way that it was told to me was that these TNG chiefs basically stated in front of the news cameras that they are not sure, as far as the future role of Canada in the Chilcotin at all. So basically claiming true independence, true sovereignty for our new country right then and there on the 26th of March. And so that was seen by everybody up here except me. But the good news is that now that this is publicly out there with respect to our sovereignty and independence, basically that was set out, in public that, Canada may not have a role in our new country at all. And so that was said publicly, and, these are all things that are going to enable us to move forward at The Hague in the International Court of Justice by showing that the Prime Minister knew exactly what he was doing when he was attacking our country and attacking our government, the Chilcotin National Congress, which Mike and I and Pat are part of. And basically, he was attacking us, extorting our national revenue, trafficking our Chilcotin children, about 300 of them. And so all these things he did with with knowledge and with full intent. So the culpability factor then comes into play against, unfortunately, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. And plus also now it shows that but basically, the public is getting to be more aware that what we have said all along, that we are a true independent sovereign country, is actually true. And it's just been covered up all this time, and our rights have been breached with respect to our diplomatic immunities and so on and so forth. So these are all good things that just give more and more credence to what we have been saying all along. However, those two affidavits are crucial for Mike to have during his trial, because it looks like everybody in the whole world is going to know all of his argument before he will ever get to it. But it outlines in those documents exactly what has happened, and basically exonerates him and Pat, and so they desperately need those documents, and I'm going to try and save enough money to be able to fax them those documents by faxing you those documents.
Well, and Sue, I did find an update, and this is really heartbreaking here. On March the 27th, I got an email from this place called faxbetter.com. It says my fax number is, which is exactly the number that you have. It says it's free, and that I'll get 50 pages and blah blah blah. It doesn't say anything else other than I got this free number that I signed up for. I log into the actual website, and it says that my number has expired, and it says you must receive a fax within 7 days of signing up. That was 8 days ago, so we just...
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that incredible? It's absolutely incredible. So I didn't realize that there was a stupid 7-day requirement to receive a fax.
Okay, well, what I will do, brother, what I will do is I will send it through the system again tonight.
Well, no, hold on, sister, because what it made me do is it said that it's going to make me request a new number, and it said it can take up to 24 hours to request a new number. So... I'm sorry. I wish I had a fax. I'm just not set up for faxes. But I'm going to request a new number, and as soon as I get a new number, which they said will happen in the next 24 hours, if you call me back tomorrow night, I should get a new number. I'm so sorry, Sue. I'm so sorry this happened.
No worries. What we'll do is we'll try again tomorrow night. I'll try and reach you tomorrow. Hopefully, you'll have a new number for me, and then maybe on Friday you'll be able to receive the faxes. And if you wouldn't mind sending those to Mike right away, because he desperately needs some encouraging news, and I think this would really be encouragement to him.
Okay.
So I'll just leave it at that, because I'm running out of time.
Okay.
Plus I'm needing to go get locked up. So
okay.
God bless you all, and thank you. I'll try you again tomorrow.
You're always in our prayers, Sue. God bless. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.